Good morning. Today I'm going to explain to you why write. That's when you're staring at a blank piece of paper and you want to decide, okay, what is it? What is it I'm going to write about? One of the first things you need to ask yourself is, what is my genre? What is the story? Is it going to be fiction? Is it nonfiction? Is it going to be a mystery? Is it going to be a romance? You need to understand where the genre is, because that will help set the tone, the characters, the theme, everything else after that. With Diami and the Gobi Crystal, it's a split between middle grade fantasy and spiritual fiction, because it has Kabbalistic themes like duality and the split between angelic realm and the earthly realm, and just how different those two spaces are. What pulls at you? What gnaws at you and tells you to spend a whole year or more crafting your story? Because in writing, especially in the first book, it's going to be quite the journey in coming up with the story and developing the characters and the plot. And so with me, there's like a small voice telling me, don't give up, just keep going. And for me, it was tell about the Kabbalah in a new way, share it in a new voice, in a way that to people who have never heard of it, but it has some universal truths. Number 3, what emotions do you want to convey? This is kind of the heart of the story, where I play around a term called the core batu. The core means heart, and batu is sharing with another. So it's with this, Diami can feel the emotions of the people, which can be beautiful if they're feeling joy, excitement, anticipation. But without giving away the story, that also means she can experience all emotions, even the dark ones. Number 4, who are your cheerleaders? This is important when you're writing, to have somebody who will say, keep going, I'm supporting you. And first and foremost would be my husband, who did all of the, you could say the cleaning and the grocery shopping and paying the bills while I wrote. The second is Pamela Erlin, who's a mentor and a cheerleader who helped me with the plotting, twists and turns. Number 5, what message do you want to share with the world? You can't change a person with a controlling personality by giving them whatever fuels their fire. They will continue to control you and others if you do this. Number 2, value and trust friends. We're not meant to take on the world by ourselves. We're here with others as part of humanity. Number 6, who needs to hear your story? I wrote Diami and the Gobi Crystal primarily for middle graders, beginning to dream about their future, about what they want to do or be, where they would like to explore. That's the first group. The second group are people on a spiritual journey seeking meaning in life. They have a gnawing feeling in them that there's more to life than just bills, working 9 to 5. They want to find greater meaning. They want to find their purpose. And third group would be people who love fantasy, science fiction, and love to have a happy ending. And the people who want to go and see strange worlds and get pulled into a drama that's completely foreign to their own. Number 7, how is your story relevant to what's going on in the world? This question is important because if it's not relevant, it'll be something somebody watches or reads, and then they forget about right after they read the story. If you want the story to be timeless and be something someone comes back to and reads again and again, it needs to be relevant. The relevance of Diami and the Gobi Crystal is the world is changing. Bad people do terrible things. A few people try to control many others and restrict their freedom. Number 8, how is your story important? Diami and the Gobi Crystal offers hope. The world can change for the better. Number 9, what universal truths do you convey? First one, love and fear aren't opposites. There's either love or a call to love or an absence of love. Also, experiences help us have a greater empathy for others. If you've never been frightened, you can't understand that terror in another. Naomi needs to experience betrayal and anger in order to understand the Naga. And finally, number 10, what's my story's soul? Every great story has a soul. It has a heartbeat, a particular voice. Naomi and the Gobi Crystal is a coming-of-age story about trust, courage, fortitude, and surrender. It shows how we all are connected and how we all learn from each other. I hope these different steps, these different questions that I've posed here can help you start and write your own story, whatever it is. Thank you.